Let's see. Is it working? Is it working? Oh, hello. Hello. This restream stuff is kind of janky. I'm trying to figure out how to use it properly, and I feel like I just keep messing up. Doing a PC build. Alrighty. Ogie. Hello. Good morning, not morning. Hi, Superman. Hi, Aries. Hi, Honey Roast. Hi, Jack. Hi, Nikolai. Hi, Pew Pew. Hi, DRV. How are you? Hi, Aprox. Hi, Dino. Hi, Bright Guy. I just heard. I feel like I keep messing it up. What are we messing up? Nothing. Just the restream stuff. It's like kind of jank. I'm trying to learn how to do it. I'm assumed you installed TFT, buddy. All I had to do was restart my computer. That's it. Hi, 12 pack. Hi, Shafiku. Hi, Sapo. Nice emote. Hi, Mute Vortex. Hi, Hyperspectrum. Hi, Codenap. Hi, Mimi. Let me see. There's the Sapo, I know. All right. You're good. Yo, what's up, Equations? Hi, Pure String. Hi, Arc Animation. Hi, Not Clever. Hi, Lord Grim. Hi, Omanand. Oh, let me see if I missed anybody. Hi, Zero. Hi, Old Gamer Federation. How your shirt on the computer building was amazing. It definitely brought me here. Great information. I hope it is useful to you. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. All right. Okay. You do a Prime PC build, but don't want to do a Diamond PC build. Rusto, that project sounds like it takes so much care and so much work. Anyways, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and try to get started here. I have a few resources that I want to use. One of them actually being Zach's Tech Turf's website, because I want to see if it's actually PC part picker. All right. Let me reset this. Okay. So here's the deal.
Thank you. I'm still at work. It's 8 p.m. Get me out of here.
Oh, no. Vincent, what do they have you doing? First of all, it's really nice to see you. What's up, Vincent? What do they have you doing at work at 8 p.m.? That sounds awful. That sounds awful. Are you building something? Me personally, this stream, I can't, because I can't get something from Amazon here that fast. But this is what we are going to do. We're going to go through everything for Amazon Prime Day and see if there is a build list that is actually worthwhile and worth people's time. Because I don't want to believe that out of everything that's on the website today, that there is nothing available that would be decent if someone wants to spend money today. But, you know, who knows? League? Corkcell, what are you looking at? Oh, are you talking about my task manager? Don't worry, it's PBE. It's for TFT. I have it open in the background, but that's not time for that. All right. Hi, Christopher. It's good to see you streaming again. I'm outside your door. Is that you with my package? If you better be. It's late. It's late. Anyways, let's restart this list. Let's restart this list really quickly. Actually, Valador, I see that you're here. Hello. Before we even start, Valador, I know you're a social media fiend. Is there anything that happened on Twitter or live stream fails today that I need to know about? I don't think that there was anything. I hope there was nothing. TFT Bedstream Postcat? I'll try it out. I'll take a look at it. Hi, Julia. How are you? Cody Co is a PDF. I don't even know who that YouTuber is. I literally found out about him only because of Twitter. Actually, you know what? There is a clip I want to show really quickly before we get started. And I was wondering what your guys' opinion of it was, because there are a lot of people who discredit him because they think that he's just being a whiner. But then there are some people who actually took what he said fairly seriously and gave some interesting insight. This was a clip I saw today. It comes up immediately if you search him up. We'll just use hunters. There were a bunch of Twitter journalists that cover this. Social media and streaming, it's just so stupid. I'm so over it. Remember when we used to just fucking play video games? Ninja spoke on how he feels about the current state of streaming. So, I figured we could take a look at this really quickly. Uh-oh. Am I effing? Am I effing? I'm looking at my bit rate. It doesn't look good. Uh-oh. Not the bit rate. Slight effing. Please stay green. Prayer, please. CenturyLink. Father in heaven, I pay my $65 a month. Actually, it went up. It's not even $65 a month anymore. I'm charged more now. I've charged more. Please. Let me have my internet. Just let me have my internet, please. CenturyLink or Bozo. I mean, for the most part, they're pretty good. Oh, man. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. My bitrate's jumping down from like 6,000 to 4,000. But the graph is all types of red and orange. Normally it's green. $65, that's it, I wish. It's not actually 65. I used to be when I first moved here because it was a new neighborhood. And then now it's not. Because they had to install a new node because too many people moved to my area. Wait, you only stream at 6K? There's no need to stream any higher than that. No one is going to notice the difference. What are you guys trying to see? The zit underneath, like a hair follicle? You guys aren't going to, like, at a certain point, diminishing returns. Besides, there are other people that stream in this house. So, 6K bitrate should be fine. Okay. It looks like I'm stable. No, it's not stabilizing. Come on. I'm trying to see the stink lines. Okay, well, I'll let you know when I move into the cartoon world. I really wanted to do a PC build today. Damn it. Chris, I don't have a mic right now since it's Prime Day. Do you have any recommendations? I'm thinking of getting an Audio-Technica AT2040 or AT2020. Can I actually see how much that is first before I give any input on that? AT2020. How much are these? These should be like 40 bucks, right? They went up to $100. Since when are these so expensive? AT2040. They're also $100. Yeah, I do actually have some feedback. You want a mic that actually can sound pretty decent? You do have to mess with it a little bit to give it some gain, but it won't look as nice. But it was the first mic that I used for streaming, and I like it a lot. And it comes with a little mic stand. I usually recommend this one. It's a Samsung Q2U AT. Sorry, not AT. It's just a Samsung Q2U. I like this mic because it works 2 ways. One, you can use it with a USB. So everything that it comes with in the box, you get a little stand, you get a cord, you can plug it straight into your computer, and it'll work. If you get to a point in the future where you have like a couple $100 to spend on a nice mixer, you can connect it with an XLR cable and then make it sound even nicer. So I'm a big fan of this one because it allows you to do early game where you're on a budget, and then late game, if you want to, now you can make it sound a little bit better. Not even USB-C. It's not USB-C. It's I think it's USB micro onto the back of the mic, but it's just regular USB-A. So I want a mic that gives good quality. I don't mind the price. Okay. Buy mine. Get this one. You don't mind the price? Okay, well then let's go to fuck you money. Go buy a Shure SM7. Oh my god, SM7B, DB or whatever. Get one of these, and then if we don't care about the money, get a cloud lifter because you're gonna need one for this because it needs gain. Can you make alert notifications so that for a 2 terabyte actually goes on sale? I mean, here's the thing. They're not going to be any 2 terabytes that are really on sale. I'm going to put together a PC part picker list here in a second. I'm trying to stall until my internet stops effing because the stream is lagging a little bit. I'm hoping it will stop soon. But I'm going to go through and make an actual what I think to be the best value PC build for the day based off the Prime Day sales. Just in a little bit. Good night, everyone. Good night, Robert. This is the mic I bought last night. Oh, the Rode Pod mic, $100. Oh, it's the anniversary edition. Look at you, supporting Dr. Disrespect. Yikes! I'm joking. What's up, Midnight? How are you? Hi, Dylan. Is it because of YouTube? No, it's not because of YouTube. I'm using Restream, so I don't have to use any more bandwidth than I need to. But are you planning on putting any more PCs up anytime soon? Yes, there is a long form video that I'm editing right now. It is a video of a $500 to $600 PC that's very solid for 1080p. I just haven't finished editing it. So it's in the works. It's coming up pretty soon. What about a mic that can use not just for content creation, but also film and music production? You're talking about like to record in a studio? Oh, man. I mean, there are a ton of options. Jesus. Fuck. Chris, opinion on my mic. I got an Electro Voice RE20 Black Edition. I mean, I use the RE20. I like it. Just make sure you don't accidentally smack your head on it. Otherwise, it'll sound a little bit weird. What's up, Mindless Specimen? How are you? I'm good. We're just about to start with this PC part picker list for Amazon Prime Day sales and see what's good. Okay. I don't know if my internet's going to get any better. I'm going to keep streaming. Hopefully, I don't F too hard. Let me know if the stuttering or the lag is unbearable, because if it is, maybe I just end early and it's just not a stream day. I didn't know that my internet was having a bad... Let me actually check my... I'm going to speed test really quickly. Speed test. This will definitely F the stream, but... Huh. That's weird. I'm getting 1,000 up, 1,000 down. Why am I effing? Any good recommendations for pre-builds? I found a Cyber Power one. I've heard mixed reviews if it's worth the money. Asterisk, send me a link for it and I will tell you if it's okay. I'll give you, just send me the link and I'll take a look. But I will say this, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, first of all, I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Second of all, unfortunately, I have not enabled the option for YouTube chat to send links yet, because it's an unmoderated chat and, you know, I don't want people to send me their favorite homemade videos. So I am going to look at filtering that out in the future. But for the time being, yeah. I would highly recommend doing it on Twitch. Anyways, we're going to take a look at this really quickly and then we're going to move on because I'm interested in this. Video stutters. No. Please. Why? Come on. The multi-stream is dying. Anyways, let me see this. I want to hear what your guys' opinions are on this. I will share my opinion afterwards, but I saw this and I felt a certain type of way. I'll just say that.
First sketch, next is Ninja. Dear God, bro, leave me alone. I will say though, bro, like the internet lately though, it is I'm pretty damn confident that your boy's clean. Everyone is just, it just seems like people are just literally looking to cancel anyone and everyone at all times. And it's just, I feel like the internet, like literally, it's every day. Bro, dude, chat, it is every day. It is something new. Every day it is something. It is someone. Someone's getting canceled or trying to for something. Social media and Twitch right now and streaming, it is just so, it is so stupid. I'm so over it, bro. Someone does something suspicious, something that someone's sus, bro. A million people have posted on the internet. Everyone's giving their opinions that no one really asked for, by the way, but we're all doing it anyways, right? And W this, L that. I can't condone this. What the fuck's happening, bro? Remember when we used to just fucking play video games? Remember when like there weren't these fucking drama channels, like a million of them? By the way, like this is streaming, dude. Like this is it's taking over. It's only getting worse. Where are all the funny clips, bro? Like you know what I mean? We're all, dude. I miss the PUBG highlight days, bro, where every morning or every other week, every week there was a new PUBG highlight video, right? Of all the like, dude, just anyone and any PUBG streamer. Just crazy moments. Everyone laughing, everyone tagging each other, having good times, bro. Like Tim and I have talked about it, bro, like a lot. Like it's just it. I'm not saying I'm getting too over this shit, dude. Parents' basement ninja, dude. Man, I'm starting to have like a lot of real nostalgia about my streaming career, man. I don't know how many years I have left, dude. Like I'm not joking when I say this. It could be 5, it could be 1, but like, dude, we've gone through some shit, man. We've done it all, bro. We've done it all, man. We've streamed from. It's not cancer, guys. I don't have melanoma anymore. I'm good for now. I'm just talking about like I've been in this space for so long, dude, and like I'm literally seeing the new me's, right? I'm seeing like the new young kids that are streaming with like, you know, a $5 webcam, terrible microphone in their parents' house, or in like a $500 a month rented apartment. Like, yeah, I started from my parents' basement, dude, into this shitty $800 a month apartment with my brother, into a house that I rented it with Jess. That was before Jess and I rented another apartment. We've gone from house.
A lot of yapping. There's not really much else that gets said after that. I'm curious. Bye, Apachek. Thank you for the lurk. What do you think? I thought his hair was natural blue. Okay. What do you think? I kind of see his point, but at the same time, we're getting older, and the cultural shift with the different generations of people that get on Twitch is affecting the type of content and the type of people on this platform. Okay, fair. I agree, to be honest. So, any other opinions before I give mine? Anyone else have anything to say? Because I have one thought. People are too soft nowadays. Uh-oh. What's the follow-up statement? You wouldn't survive a Call of Duty lobby. Maybe some people shouldn't be racists and pedophiles. Fair. I don't know how to feel. Hi, Chocolate Ball. How are you? So, this is how I feel. I feel that right now, if you are on Twitter or Twitch, right, you kind of have to stay informed. You kind of have to see what's going on in the space. It is partially your job to stay informed. Can you do content creation in a way where you never have to care about anybody else and stay in your own lane? Yeah, you absolutely can. But you are at a slight disadvantage if you aren't keeping up with what other people are doing around you, because if you're not paying attention to what's popular, you can't potentially make adjustments for yourself to adapt and keep up. The oversaturation of drama channels does make people tiptoe around everything now. One small mistake or slip up can cancel anyone. That's a good insight. To be honest, I don't like my generation with how social media driven it is. Actual brain rot. Twitch sucks, not the creators, but the company itself is just a lot of bad coming after the high from COVID. Twitch is doing better right now from a streamer perspective, but I can't say from a viewer perspective. Hi Vinyl, how are you? So the pandemic also brought a lot of people into the space, so it's only natural it changes a lot. That's fair. This is my opinion on it. I think you know, I understand his longing for simpler times, right? I do think that the social media game, every day, every year that passes, it's becoming more and more demanding, right? I think it's impossible to compete with a Mr. Beast, but to know that he exists and to know that that's people's level of that's people's expectation for content. Same for Kai Cenat, the top creators. It does make it a little bit harder for everybody else because, you know, Kai Cenat blew up his room, albeit it was a fake room, but they lit it up fireworks to destroy a small village. How do you compete with that, right? How can you possibly compete with that entertainment value? I'll say one thing that I find incredibly difficult as a content creator now is back 4 or 5 years ago, I had to adapt and adjust every like 6 months to a year. Nowadays, it feels like for content creation, if you are not constantly studying the game and a disciple of social media, you will get left behind very quickly. And so that when we talk about like doom scrolling and brain rot, you are constantly forced to treat this social media experience like a college course that never ends. And it kind of sucks. Like it's hard. I think it's also a little bit tougher when social media used to be a thing that you used for fun, something that you treated as a good time, a reprieve from day to day. And then when you go onto it, it just feels like a burden. Not fully, but a little bit. It's the surge of digital trends and how the market can saturate the accessibility and outlook of others. Streamers used to be a niche, and now they are a main staple of standard commercials. Oh, commercialized practices. I see what you're saying. The only brain rot I partake in is the duck song. Dude, I was about to pull up and play the duck song, but after restreaming to YouTube yesterday, I got so many. Okay, so a Twitch DMCA warning is like whatever, they mute your VOD. A YouTube DMCA warning, bro, I never got so many emails in my life. Never let me play Osu while streaming on YouTube ever again. Oh my god, I thought I woke up and my channel was gonna disappear. It was the scary shit. That was scary. That was scary. Some people get depressed from not getting likes on Instagram. Some of it can be good, but for the most part, it's just pathetic. Number validation is never a good thing, I'll tell you that. One other thing to note is that I do think that it might also be reporting bias and sensitivity bias, because the amount of things that are going on in such a niche space are affecting many people in that space. To think that what goes on is the only thing that goes on, and those same people go on Twitch and spread it to so many people, and people feel the need to know and have an opinion about this stuff. And that's how we get drama that we think is so important. You know, there is one YouTube video that actually does encapsulate how I feel about social media. And oddly enough, I found it to be pretty insightful, and it comes from someone you would not expect. We'll watch this, and then we're going to go straight to what I need to do. I think it's this video. It may not be this video. I need to double check. It comes from Miskiff.
They're offline. Their viewers will scatter.
Okay, I think it's here. I didn't realize his hair used to look like this.
I believe that you can do that. Tip number 10, and my final tip I can give you, is to breathe. You have now assimilated in Discords, you have now assimilated in offline chats, and you've made your own community. You are now using that community to network with other streamers, and you are slowly rising all ships. But I'm gonna let you know something. The feeling of losing it all looms over a small streamer at any given time. And while staying consistent is the key to the game of Twitch, one thing you have to do is breathe. Remember this, Nothing about streaming is healthy. Everything we do, the way we live, the way we interact with, you're sitting there talking to a piece of plastic alone in the room for 6 hours on a DX Racer. Then when you're done streaming, you're refreshing your social medias for 7 hours a day. It is a very unhealthy job, and it's why you see so many streamers being depressed despite their success. Nick Pollum once said this to me, and it's one of the only things Nick's ever said to me that's correct. Streaming isn't a job, it's a lifestyle. And this lifestyle will kill you if you let it. You know of dozens of not only
That was the big thing for me that I took away from this video when I watched it. What's up, Nice? How are you? Let me see what you said. Hold on, Real Ranger. I somewhat disagree with you. If you take older household names, ones that were on top, I've seen some maintain their older style while keeping a decent audience. There are definitely some people who are able to maintain their style, but I would argue that for every big name that you can mention that has been able to maintain their success, there is the argument for legacy. There are some people who got in so early that it takes a lot longer for them to fall off. And people are creatures of habit. So once you get used to your... Like, let me ask you this. Who here has one, maybe two, comfort content creators that if I were to ask you what their name was, who you would be able to name it right away? If I said, do you have a comfort content creator? And you could say it immediately. Would you be able to do that? Tim and Summit. Don't say me. Ed and Sotarks. Interesting. Lewis Rossman. Great answer. I love Lewis. I feel so bad for him, though. When I watch him talk, he seems like he has such a doomer outlook on the world, which is understandable, but I feel like you can't let that negativity get to you. Easily. Ryan, Chris and Joey. Well, I only watch 2 to 3 streamers, so Luna. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, you can think of those names, right? Let me give a counterpoint to what Real Ranger said. Tobuscus. Anybody here remember the name Tobuscus? It's one of my favorite examples when we talk about older content creators. So Tobuscus is a good example. To wrap up this Mizkif clip, is basically just that, you know, social media is a lifestyle and it will eat you up if you let it. I loved that quote. I thought it was very, very insightful. It made me feel a lot better about streaming and content and social media when I first read that. I was like, he's right. I do. Tobuscus is a great example of a content creator who I think has not been able to maintain his old style. Who has done what he's always done, but has been heavily punished for trying to keep doing the same content that he's been doing when you consider how popular he used to be. Toby was an OG. He was. And so my whole thing is this. I think for every big content creator who has an old name, like a Jacksepticeye, for example, or a PewDiePie, I can name you a Tobuscus. I can name you a Dave Days. I can name you an Athene. You know what I mean? There is a counterpoint. Anyways, this is not what we came here to talk about. We came here to talk about building a PC with Prime Day sales. That's what I want to do. Same with Boogie. Oh God, don't even. Oh, you. The Boogie thing is. I don't even want to talk about that. Julia, I appreciate you. Thank you. Still my favorite streamer. Advice for my scholarship interview tomorrow. Speak from your soul. Don't give a corporate answer. Those suck. Okay. No context.
Just because you are trash doesn't mean you can't do great things. You can always be used as a bad example. Ooh.
Jesus Christ. Okay. This Jesus Christ. That was fucked up. Oh God. We're gonna be getting.
And how do we get him?
He does not have the pass. I know what he says here. I don't want to play this on stream. I think it's funny, but I don't want to play it on stream. All right. Let's get serious. The goal of today. I want to figure out one, maybe two, but at least one PC build from only Prime Day sales that are actually Prime Day sales. That is the entire goal of today. So that's what we're doing. All right. I'm pretty sure this is what I selected from yesterday, and it's still the same price. So I'm going to keep anything that I think good over to this up here tabbed. Anything that I think is trash, we're moving on from it. What rank are you in Osu? Oh, don't ask. It's so bad. I can't get 100 PP score. I'm actual dog shit. I'm gonna jump. Okay. First thing I want to do is this, though. Zach said that he was going to have a section on his website that actually talks about all of his best picks that he saw from Amazon Prime Day. So I want to take a look and see, did he actually do it? Did he actually do it? Zach, he lied to me. Son of a bitch. Cancel this man. Where's the Amazon Prime Day? He said he was going to do something and he didn't. Unbelievable. Okay. We're on our own. I was going to copy his homework. Prime Day is officially a scam. What do you mean officially? It's been a scam. All right. It's too quiet. I'm going to play Stream Beats. Let's do this 2 terabyte one. $104. I like that. Keep that up here. I do want to use that thermal right cooler, the 360 one. I think it's this one, the Frozen Prism. I'm pretty sure this is the one. Yo, I need a PC because I'm on an old gaming laptop and I need a PC to play games and do sim racing. Any recommendations? What's your budget, JCM? Is it my internet or is the stream lagging every once in a while? It is. It is not your internet. It's my internet. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it was like 120 degrees today, but the internet in Las Vegas for me has been stuttery the whole day. But I didn't check it until I started stream, so that's my fault. That is on me. Okay. So 2 terabyte SSD for $105. It is best for the current market. I don't know if we're going to stick with this Ryzen 9 7900X 3D. It is only 330 when you compare it to the other stuff that's available, but maybe we do like a budget version of this build afterwards. What do you think of the Thermaltake Series 300? It's on sale right now. I was thinking about getting it for a new build. Thermaltake Series 300. This? Matcha green? They sell a matcha green version. Who was that? Oh my god. Oh, Jesse on the trend. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the tier 1. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate it. Zach did share a list of deals. Wait, he did? Wait, where did Zach share his list? Truly vibing. Do you have it? Looks like Army Ghost. No, it's matcha, guys. It's trendy. And me being Asian, now I have to buy it. I've never seen this case before, actually. 1,200 Australian and 800 USD. I'll tell you what, JCM, I'm going to try to put a budget together that is around $800. So stick around. I would get the black version. I mean, I would too. I just think the matcha green's a gimmick. It's this? Oh, let me take a look. Oh, my man. Thank you, Zach. 13700Ks or $287. Not bad. I forget. What kind of motherboard do I need to house the 7900X3D? Is it one of these? Oh, God. Ew. It's $250. Oh, God. $250 for a motherboard. I'd rather jump off a bridge. That's just... I've been planning to upgrade this year as a small content creator. Is it worth replacing my 5-year-old 5500 XT for either a new RTX 7000 or AMD GPU? A 7800 XT was on sale for like $440 yesterday, Android. Pretty good value for $440. It's a 4070 equivalent. Welcome to sales. Yeah, yeah. But like, the problem is the 7900 X3D is so good, but it sucks because you have to tank the price of the motherboard that comes with it. We live in a world where AMD CPUs are starting to become less expensive than the motherboard you put them in. We're approaching it, at least. Ay. Isn't the 50 series coming out soon? Yes, it is. And I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's going to affect the GPU market that much. Like, it'll push things down slightly. I don't think it's actually going to lower it. Because we live in a world where there are so many options where you can build stuff that those options still exist now and they'll still exist after this 5000 release. We have so much shit to use for computers, for gaming and for content creation. Oh, you did Asterix? Let me see it. I was the one talking about the cyber power. Okay, let me see. Is this cyber power? Ryzen 5 7600 and RTX 4060. What the fuck? Asterix. I'm not trying to say this to be funny. I would rather get bent over a railing in public than pay $1,100 for this. You're telling me that they're trying to sell you a computer that costs over $1,100 and you get a single stick of RAM? It's Canadian. I know, but even still, I can see the .ca up here. Even still, they can't give you more than one stick of RAM for $1,000? I mean, bro, that's ridiculous. And then I don't even want to know about this cooler. This thing looks like if an alien went to the alien equivalent of CarMax. This thing is very, very, very dinky. I don't even want to know how the cooling works for this. One dim who does that? Cyberpower PC. Spec wise though, because what is this? This is like $900 USD. I still think you could do a little bit better if you built it yourself. I would not. What's up, Ash? How are you? Can you buy me some kazoos? Why you always got the weird request? It's 846. I see. It looks like a generic first-gen Ryzen Wraith cooler. It does. Well, you mean Wraith Prisms? No, even Wraith Prisms looks better than this. A bit random, Chris, but do you have a preferred compressed air duster? Do you recommend it for what you... I don't have a preferred air. I don't know. Okay, who here on the TikTok shop or on TikTok gets that ad for the compressed air, the little air vacuum? Does anybody get that ad? My friend Tiffany has one of those. It was pretty good, but I don't have a preference. Whatever works. I've used air cans from Walmart. I've used a nice little handgun vacuum. They're both good. More RGB, more performance. Yeah. Oh, Ash. What is wrong with you? Okay, let me get back to actually trying to build this thing right now. Let me check. Are there any other X670Es? Is there anything cheaper? Oh, wait. They do have cheaper options. I need a good handgun vacuum. Mine broke. I mean, honestly, if you haven't used the TikTok shop, go find an ad for one. Not the worst thing in the world. From what I've seen, sometimes that TikTok shop actually has really, really, really cheap stuff. I bought like an Android like wireless mic for like $4, which was weird. I don't know why it was that cheap. $167. Okay. Here's my question. Is it worth going to AM5? Well, it depends, right? If it's worth for you, you're going to be taking a look at, like, what am I using the computer for? Okay. MSI Pro X670 Wi-Fi series. This product is... Oh, it's refurbished. Ooh, my bad. I'm trolling. I guess if not Cyberpower, then I'm looking at around 900, 1100 Canadian, which have been mostly 5600 with 4060. Any recommendations then? Let me put this PC build together, and then I'm going to try a more budget PC version, and I will have the lists available probably in like 30 minutes to an hour. That way, you can see the Canadian price equivalent, and then choose to see if it's actually good for you. Is this refurbished? It is refurbished. Okay, well, so far, this $180 motherboard seems just fine. Was this one not decent? Let me see, Ivy. Okay. Someone remind me. Are you able to overclock a Ryzen processor on a B650? I'm pretty sure that you can, because the same rules don't apply for this versus Intel. Not that you really need to. Do you even want to? That's actually what I was thinking myself. This is $50 cheaper. Honestly, fuck the motherboard on Amazon. Let's just use this. I wasn't sure because RAM speed has gotten extremely fast. Yeah, you know what? I don't even think you need to. I will keep this up as a just in case, but all right, let me go back to cheating really quickly. What does Zach recommend for his GPUs that he saw on Prime Day? There was a 4060 for $285. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not awful. He didn't recommend that 7800 XT. Oh, he did. 7800 XT. This is what I was looking at. $475. Wasn't there a cheaper one? 7800 XT. Is it bad I still use DDR4? No. There aren't many applications for DDR5 where it's actually that much better. This is $470. Honestly, just get the nicer one then. Get this power color. It's the same price, more or less. Okay, so it looks like so far, for what would be a very solid system, it looks like this is probably going to cost around 1100 USD. So GPU, motherboard, 2 terabyte, 7900 X3 cooler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, now we just need a power supply and RAM. 7900X3D. This takes DDR5, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Anyone else got an insane thunderstorm? I just have really, really extreme heat in the... I just have extreme heat in Vegas. I don't know about a thunderstorm. DDR5, DDR5, DDR5. 32 gigabytes for $85. Yo. All white. DDR5, 32 GB. Oh, these are even cheaper. $75 for this team group. Is this on his list? $86. Oh, he's just showing the pretty ones. Team group T, create classic DDR5, 5600 megahertz. I mean, the speed isn't rated the fastest, but also, like, who cares? All white RAM, 32 gigs for that price. It's probably a steal. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm sitting here, though, not necessarily caring for the aesthetics of this. This is mainly a build that I'm trying to piece together that cares more so about the amount of money that you're going to spend. Okay. Now we need a power supply. What's the recommended wattage? 7800X3D. Recommended power. Mr. E, thanks for your videos. I've been watching since I was 13 and I'm about to turn 20. I have... Has it been 7 years? No shot, right? God, I hope not. Unless you're running a crazy configuration. 850 watt recommendation. Really? No, you need to do a matcha color build. Shut up. Okay. I want to say I want to say that a 750 watt power supply can support 7800X3D and a 7800 XT. These model names are too similar. Why, Ryzen? Why? Good night, Fred the Shed. Sleep well, dude. I will definitely have this up for tomorrow. Okay, an $80 750 watt power supply. I'm down for this. Made by MSI. Hope you don't need a warranty. Hopefully you don't have to RMA it. What is this? High airflow case? What's up, Bloodskis? How are you? Ooh! Oh, it's the 500p. It's just remodeled. Oh, this one's so pretty. Does this have space up at the top? It does have space up at the top. Ooh. Wait, it's all sold out. Fuck. Damn it. $70 off after rebate. Is there anyone here who's actually mailed in a rebate? Raise your hand. Is there a single person here who's actually mailed in a rebate for a computer part? Anybody? My dad has? Really? I'm used to mail-in rebates when I first started building PCs because I was like, yeah, I'm going to make the most of my dollar. And then I realized what a nightmare situation it is. What's a rebate? Essentially, what happens is you print out a piece of paper, you mail it in to an address, hope it gets there, and then they will send you a $30 prepaid gift card. I don't know why the system exists. I don't know what the point or purpose of it is. All I know is you print out a form with your product, you pay $100 for it now, and if you mail in the form and they get it back to you in 2 months, you get $30 off. It's kind of dumb. What's up, Wolfstone? It's a little silly. Printing the paper takes forever. Okay, well that's a you issue. Cooler Master NR200. Oh, for anyone who's sick and twisted enough to build ITX PCs for fun. Okay, let me just look up a PC case. We just need something that houses a 360mm AIO. H7 flows? Are you guys picky about the brands that you use for cases? Because I don't care. I could put it on cardboard and I'd be fine. Something a little nice would be preferred, though. When I get home, I should be able to record and send you the Demon Slayer vid pics. Nice. Let's go. Suzu, what happened? Biden tested positive for COVID. Why are you celebrating that? Does this... Can you please tell me if you support 360mm up top? Please. Oh, it does. And the answer is no. Damn.
The only thing I'm not picky about is my taste in women's sad keka wear.
Come on, man. Don't do yourself like that. Come on, man. What's this, Valador? Let me see. I saw this Montec case. This one, it's a nice looking case. It's one of those situations where I worry that it's a nightmare to build in. It's very pretty. I just a little worried about the quality of building in this. Gonna head out. Wish everyone luck in the Prime sales. Bye, Zerv Gamer. Be safe. I put out my Anchor Prime 27K, my power bank. Goodbye. How much money was it? Oh, Chris, what's up? I have new nails. Send a picture. Let me see. Who else is rocking an NZXT H510? I mean, I love those cases. Let me see the nails, Teep. How are we looking? Oh, they look good. Are these little studs in the rainbow? They look good, Teep. Very cute. Very, very good. I like those. They give off a good summer vibe. I've seen this MSI case before. Need your opinion on the Thermaltake Tower 100? Yay or nay? Oh. When I see these, I just am instantly reminded of all the PC modders that turn them into like Barbie boxes or action figure boxes or gumball machines. They're interesting. They're not my cup of tea unless I had a project. So that is completely your call. Do you support 360mm up top? Yes or no? Please. Oh, supports 360mm radiator. Now we camel this because I'm curious if this is actually an $80 case. I don't love spending $80 for a case when I'm trying to get the best value. Oh, this is the lowest price it's ever been. Well, $5 above it. But that's acceptable. Okay. Let me add up this price now, not in PC Part Picker because it's not going to give us the exact, but I will just put the link down here. Okay. $80 for the case. This should be everything. If you buy this motherboard from Newegg and not Amazon, $130. If you buy this power supply, plus $80. If you buy the RAM, plus $76. If you buy the 7800 XT, for $75. 841. Oh, we don't need a motherboard. If you buy the 2 terabyte drive, $105. 7900 X3D plus 330. This is costing a little bit more than I want it to. And then the Thermalright Frozen Prism, 55. Okay. I mean, you end up getting an almost top of the line system for what's probably $1,500 after tax. About $1,500. What's the budget? Deja, I'm just trying to choose good value parts. I mean, the stream is cutting a bit. No, it is. My internet is pooping itself. I'm hoping it'll fix itself. But I am at the mercy of my internet service provider. Isn't that fun? Don't you guys love when your internet service provider doesn't give you what you paid for? Isn't that just the best? I love when that happens. I don't know. I mean, this is a great system, but this isn't exactly what I would consider a sale. Like, if you were looking to build a PC right now, you would be very happy with this system for a long time. It'd be $1,500. But I don't want that. I want it to be cheaper. I want it to be cheaper. I am okay with these prices, but I don't love them. I think we need to build around just a cheaper processor. Honestly, I kind of want to build around the 5700 X3D. That was the only other thing that I saw that was a good deal. And it was still good performance. Why a 7900 X3D for a 7800 XT? This is the lowest price it has ever been. Well, almost the lowest price it's ever been. It's an incredible processor. You would be set with this thing for a very, very, very long time. And then the reason I chose this RX 7800 XT is because in most cases,
I do love when my internet service providers screws me because they're the only ones who would sad kick aware.
yeah, first. Listen, buddy, do we need to talk? Do you need to let it out? What's going on here, buddy? Okay. You should make an update. I bought an old Bitcoin mining rig using 30 series cards that were used to mine Ethereum. Bro, have you seen how delusional people are that try to sell their old mining equipment? When I was in Texas 2 months ago, there was somebody trying to sell RTX 2060s that have been used for mining for 3 years for $200. You can literally buy it cheaper, brand new on Amazon. And I messaged the guy and I said, hey, these graphics cards you're trying to sell are $10 cheaper, new, online, with a warranty. Can I buy these for $120, which is still a bad price for an RTX 2060? He said no. I said, okay, what price can I buy them for? He said $200. The words I wanted to use would have gotten me shadow banned on OfferUp for the millionth time. It wasn't worth it. It's just not worth it. Anyways, why the RX 7800 XT? It's equivalent. It's like very much equivalent to the 4070, the RTX 4070, and in some cases, it's better for 1440p gaming, and it's slightly better in 1080p gaming in a lot of instances. So for a card that is $100 cheaper for the most part compared to an RTX 4070, that you can also, I don't know if you guys know who One Usmus is, but if you go on Twitter and you look up the number one US MUS, he has a software that you can buy. It is a custom tuning program that allows you to overclock Radeon cards, and it's $10 on his Patreon. So not only, if you only cared about gaming, could you get this card that is slightly better in a lot of cases than an RTX 4070, but you could also improve it by 10-15% for $10. So I think that it's good. It does also have more VRAM, so that's also a plus. That's why I would recommend it. But yeah, just throwing all the parts that we looked at together, it does end up coming out to like $1,500 after tax. Don't love that. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy these all into the Discord that says Top Deals by Chris. And I'm going to call this one $1,500 PC. And I'm going to paste each of these. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll paste in each of these one at a time. Oh, Lord. How do I make links smaller again? Is it you delete everything after the question mark? Yeah, it is. Okay, you just delete everything after the question mark. Okay. Click share button on the image. Oh my God, that's so much better. Holy, that's so much shorter. Okay. Affiliate link. Okay. How do I do this? Rakuten ID. Do I have a Rakuten ID? Oh, copy. Perfect. Okay, that's the motherboard. This is the power supply. This is the RAM. GPU. Don't need this. 2 terabyte SSD. This is the CPU. And this is the cooler. It's not on sale, but it's just too good. Okay. Okay, hopefully you can see that link. Hopefully that shows up in both chats. I think it does. Okay, perfect. Those are all the links for what would be a $1,500 PC, but we're going to move on to what would be a lot cheaper a computer, because I don't like that price. I am not fucking with that. I'm going to stick with this SSD though. I do like that SSD. I'm going to stick with this cooler as well. I just want to see what that turns out, or if that could be if that's the best choice, or if there can be a better one. Okay. AMD Ryzen 5700X3D is the processor we're going to build around. Sucks that not everyone has a micro center near them and have a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D Radeon RX 7900 XT motherboard and RAM for 1,000. Is that a deal? All that for $1,000? That doesn't seem like a deal, just a Dino Nugget. That seems not great. Okay. Okay. Let's build around this. So if our budget is lower for this, we're just going to do 1 terabyte of an NVMe M.2 because I feel like this is still plenty of space. And if it isn't for people who are actually going to buy this, you can just do the fun dance of, oop, which game am I down or deleting today so I can play my other game. I forget, what motherboard model do you need for let's get the motherboard. What models do you need? B550s work? Don't you have to flash these? You flash them if you get an X. Okay, an X570 would work. B450s work. Wait, there are actually so many things that work with this. Holy shit. I would rather do an X570 because I don't want someone to have to flash this out the box. Because what if they don't have a... What if they don't have an old processor for it? Let's just look up some X570s. Hello, I'm new here. Is this stream fun? Shut up, Dino. ASRock X5. Ooh. Do we even need an X570? Couldn't we just use a B550? How cheap are we trying to be? How cheap do we want to be? Because I'm kind of down to be cheap. There's no real reason to get an X570. Like, we're already trying to be on a budget. Why would we do... Why would we spend an extra $20 for features we don't really need? It doesn't make any sense. Let's just do this. Motherboard. CPU. Wait, does this come with a cooler? They usually flash them before sending them out. Do not trust people to do that. Do not trust people to flash your motherboard before it comes to you. Because you'll expect it to be flashed, you'll get it, and then you'll realize you need to get a CPU for it, and you'll be pissed. Hi, Gabcat Shimmy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Morning. Hi, Anti. How are you? Okay. Okay, does this 5700X3D come with a cooler? I can't tell by the box. It looks like it does, though. Does this come with a regular Wraith? It does. How cheap do we want to be? Actually, I would not use a stock cooler on this. It probably is not worth it. Chris, I watched your videos when I was in 5th grade to build a computer, and I'm going to high school soon. You're so awesome. Dude, I hope it helped you build something. I'm happy for you. I appreciate it. That's very sweet of you to say. Is this cooler not included at the bottom? Oh, thermal solution sold separately. Wait. I'm just waiting on a CPU. I've been procrastinating. I mean, it's the most important part of your build. Honestly, this thermal right. Okay, you know what the problem is with this thermal right? It's too big. The price is amazing. The cooling is amazing. It's just too fat. Whatever. It's fine. This is DDR4, right? We don't need DDR4. This is DDR4, right? Go to 240 millimeter. The Thermalright 360s are so good. Here, Chris, small cooler. It's made by Thermalright, but I don't know, man. I know it's smaller and it's a little bit cheaper by $5, but I cannot express after looking at the benchmarks how much this thing fucks. Like I'd be willing to spend the extra money on a case just to put this in there. Because if we're really on a budget and we get this cooler super within reason, and now we actually have a good case to overclock. Is the 5700X still worth it today? Depends. For what are you using it for? All right, hold on. Let's get some DDR4. Okay, DDR4. I'm pretty sure there was like really cheap DDR4. 32 gigs for how much? $60? Doesn't it get even cheaper? $50. My God. That is ridiculous. Oh, this was all DDR5 that Zach was listing. Okay. Yeah, we just use this. For rendering in AutoCAD and stuff. Oh, okay. In that situation, probably not. Okay, it's not awful. I wouldn't buy this unless you were absolutely restricted by your budget. It would work. It would work. Like, you would definitely be able to work on it. But for what I consider to be a fairly reasonable bump up in your budget, there are better options. Hi, Salvatore. How are you? Taking comp engineering in college. Okay, if you're going to be a college student, then I would say a 5700X would probably be fine. I don't imagine any college courses are going to really push your system that aggressively. That's the 5700X, not the 3D. I know, that guy asked in chat for a 5700X, not the X3D. We are currently making a build list around a 5700X 3D, which is substantially better, but does cost a bit more. Okay, what do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we need a power supply, a case, and a graphics card. What power supplies were on sale? Oh, this shit was ridiculous. I remember. This is the MSI Mag from yesterday. $50 for a 650 watt power supply. Yes, sir. Give it to me. I can do intense renders for Blender in under 6 hours. On what kind of graphics card, though? And I have a 1660 Super, and yeah. Well, Blender, this is something that we discovered yesterday, and it was already something that I was pretty confident in anyways before we looked it up and confirmed it. NVIDIA GPUs are straight up better for Blender because they make better utilization of CUDA cores. So if he is going to get a 5700X for certain 3D rendering software, if it's going to be Blender, then yeah, you'd lean more towards an NVIDIA GPU. Chris, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can, Clutches. What's up? Okay, we just need a case now. Well, no, we don't. Okay. Here's a real question. What kind of graphics card are you expecting with the Ryzen 7 5700X 3D? Thanks. Hi, Mapwriter. How are you? Hello. All right, let's do the math really quickly. Let's see what this budget is, because this is supposed to be the cheaper budget option for today. All right, so $50 for the power supply, and then it's $50 for the RAM for 32 gigs. I think that's too good to pass up. That's $40 for the SSD, $55 for the cooler, $185 for the CPU, and then $100 for the motherboard. I mean, we're looking at $480 so far in this computer. We still need a graphics card and a case. What does the budget look like? Because we could do $200. We could do $300. I think that this build, USD, we probably want to keep it around 800 would be ideal if we could. $500. I don't know. $500. What can you even get for $300? Is it just a 4060? Yeah. What's the equivalent? Hold on. What's the equivalent? What's like a good equivalent? You can get a 6700 XT for 280. 6750 XT. Yeah, this is okay. Hold on. Pause the music. I want to check these benchmarks really quickly. I want to see what we're actually getting here if we're going to choose to buy this. 6750 XT benchmarks. Looks like it might be capable of 1440p. Tech Jesus, did you review this? Let me check the timestamps. Upper end range 6700, 300 to $400. Okay, 6750 XT. There's no 300. 1126. Okay.
The $400 category.
Here we
This
go.
one is somewhat empty. There's not a lot going on here. We get reappearances from the 6700 XT, the 3060 Ti, and the 4060, but we didn't include them on this table since they're already available one-tier cheaper prices we saw at X and launch price.
I want to see. Okay, benchmarks.
Do not buy. Now, some months later, and with the price drop,
Oh, these are.
460 Ti 700 head with the really just facing fasterization for high.
Where's the 6750, please?
When the 67 XT first launched.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
$480. And as we said in that review, it
Here we
was
go.
a time when literally anything would sell. The GPU market was wildly different. Time to speed this up. We're widening the range now and looking at the 400 to 700
Wait.
high end enough to
Hey.
survive on the merits of features like DLSS and ray reconfigure $300 from.
Are they listed on here? 6750 XT. It's not listed in this benchmark. The Gamers Nexus Asus drama was crazy. Have you heard the MSI one? Kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. Okay. It looks like a 6750 XT like pretty solidly beats a 4060 Ti, but it still wouldn't be good enough to beat a 4070. I don't like that they didn't list the 6750 XT. It looks like for 1080p, you can play Cyberpunk over 60 FPS with the 6750 XT. And then if you play Total Warhammer in 4K, you're getting about 40 FPS. What happened with MSI? Apparently, they have 600,000 RMA requests, which means it's people trying to use their warranty on their product. And there are 600,000 customers who have not had any luck with their warranty. So I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know if they don't have money to redeem these warranties or fulfill them. But yeah, 600,000 open requests. So like, let's say on average, the price of whatever someone's trying to return is like, I don't know why I'm doing this in a new browser. I literally have a calculator open. Let's say the average price of an MSI product is like $100, right? $100 times 600,000 requests. That's like $60 million. $60 million if they were to redeem like an average of $100. I mean, look, that's That's pretty scary if you ask me. I don't know what exactly they are trying to do. I'm not sure. I don't know if they're like delaying something. I don't know if they're holding off. It's just, it's an absurd amount. Like it is. I don't know if MSI is low key broke, but now look up MSI's earnings for the year. Can we do that actually? MSI quarter earning report. I typed in ERP. Oops. I mean, apparently they pulled in $2.4 billion for quarter 2. Is that quarter Q2 or Q1? Operating income. Okay, let me see. Net income. Wait. Net income minus $40 million? Wait. What the fuck's going on here? Net profit margin minus 1.63%. Oh, that's Motorola. MSI computer. What's MSI Computer Company? Quarterly earnings. Okay, every time I type in, is MSI Motorola? I don't think it is. I don't actually know now. Now you got me questioning myself. I don't know. Is it? It's MicroStar International. Okay. Why am I going to Yahoo Finance? Okay. In their last recorded earnings, total revenue, $182 million in December of last year. Cost of revenue, $160 million. Gross profit, $22 million. Ooh. That's not good. Wait a minute. Dude, is MSI low-key bankrupt? I mean, I just threw out a random number. I don't know if the average cost of all 600,000 requests is $100. But shit, gross profit is only 20 million. Is this, are they actually low-key bankrupt? What's up, Jay? How are you? They might actually be low-key bankrupt. No wonder they have if their gross profit is 22 million and they have 600,000 RMA requests in, that they might actually they might actually be bankrupt. Holy shit. They might actually be bankrupt. I think they're not redeeming people's warranties because they don't have the money to do so. That's kind of scary, dude. How fucked is the economy? EK Water Blocks is about to go under. They're not going to be in business for much longer. ASUS is struggling to with their shit. MSI doesn't have the money to make good on their customers' warranties. Are we just gonna, like, are we not gonna be able to build computers for much longer? Like, this is kind of scary. This is kind of fucked. I didn't even think this. I didn't even think about that. The economy is shit. But they keep telling us the dollar is strong. Everyone go travel to Japan. Woohoo. Jesus. What about this? What is this? I have a hard time recommending Intel graphics cards to people. It's not that they're not good. It's just that there are, from what I've seen on YouTube videos, there are some games that randomly just do not work with Intel GPUs. It's not very common. The other issue is this. It's hard to get people to be early adopters. And Intel GPUs still have a long way to go before I feel like a majority of consumers are comfortable buying them. And the last time I used an Intel GPU, I did have driver issues. So I know the drivers have come a long way and they're better than they were when they initially released. But okay, anyways, let's finish this list. Let's finish this list. I want to finish this. I want to finish this. I want to finish this. I think what we're going to do is we are going to, I think for this budget, I think we get a 6750 XT. It is a little bit better than an than a RTX 4060 Ti. And I cannot think of a reason why you would get a 4060 Ti unless you really needed NVIDIA for some specific reason, like Blender. So I think $300 for a 6750 XT is pretty good. And now with that, the budget for this PC would be worth about, or it's $780. Let's actually camel this really quickly. I want to price check this. I want to see what's the lowest price this graphics card's ever been. It dropped to $272 one time, but it's still fairly low at $300. So it's a difference of $30, which kind of sucks, but not too bad. Does AMD have an encoder like NVIDIA now or nah? Not really. Yes, they have an encoder, but it's not better than NVIDIA NVENC. But if you're just recording videos, or if you're streaming, then yeah, I would see it, because since we're building this around a 5700 X3D, I could see a reason to buy a 4060 Ti. If you were going to stream, it's like, yeah, you get the encoder, and that would be a reason. But if we're talking about like just raw FPS, you don't care about streaming and you just want to game. It's not like you can't stream on this, right? It would still work. It would still be fine. But yeah, it wouldn't be as efficient. All other finance sites says it's billions, not millions. Wait, after looking into it, Yahoo Finance shows in thousands. MSI reported revenue is at 1.8 billion. Is that legit? Then my question is, why do they have 600,000 open RMA requests? That doesn't make any sense. All right, let's find a cheap case for this. Cheap case. Give me something, PC case. Give me something for $50. Give me a $50 PC case, $50 PC case. Something cheap. That doesn't look like shit, but also needs to be able to support a 360 millimeter. Okay. Do we actually just use this Montech? 187 billion? I don't understand. How would, if we're thinking of quarterly earnings, how would MSI have made 187 billion? What does MicroStar International sell outside of PC parts where they would be making that much money globally? Hi, Rose Detective. How are you? The MSI 600,000 RMA is over multiple years, the average 100,000 a year or so, but the list is not complete. Well, then how are they getting so behind? I have to assume that they're operating at a deficit, that they're losing money. Missile components? Montec is 2 case for $54 on Newegg. I mean, yeah. I mean, look, I was looking at this Montec case right here. Yeah, it's $64. You don't save the, the extra $15, but like, it's not a bad looking case. The reason I'm not instantly clicking on this is because, okay, see back here? See how close the back panel of the case is to the hole for the motherboard cooler? If you were going to mount something on the back. That doesn't look like a lot of space. I mean, it seems buildable, right? Why not filter by Prime Day deals only? Oh, neon vibes. Because then we would still get all of the garbage listings.
They had 47 billion Taiwanese dollars revenue in March, which equals 1.4 billion used.
Jesus Christ. Wait, really? Then why are they... I don't understand. Then why do they have so many open requests? You can find an 011 knockoff. I mean, this is basically an 011 knockoff, no? This Montec case. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and recommend this. Because look. Yes, you get a black cooler in a white case. But you get 3 fans. And a nice, pretty, open, fish tank looking case to look through. So, if we add all of this together. What is this? $65? How do people feel about this? $845. You get an RX 6750 XT. Paired with the Ryzen 7 5700X3D. It's an 8-core 16-thread processor which has 96 megabytes of L3 cache. I think it has a clock speed of like 3 point something. So still pretty good, even though it is on the lower side compared to other stuff. It would still do what a lot of people needed to. You get this Thermalright cooler, which means that you now have a very solid cooler for very cheap, which if you really wanted to overclock this thing, you could. You have a 1 terabyte SSD for $40, which is, I think, a fair price. It's Gen 4, so you get really fast read-write speed. Wait, no. I trolled.
Everyone's looking at
there we go.
revenue and net income, but you're all forgetting $2.2 billion in operating costs and $5.4 billion in debt.
Ooh.
USD BTW. MSI is broke.
Wait, so MSI is... That's what I was thinking. I was thinking they were broke. Okay. So let me update the price. This would actually... That's not my calculator. It would be plus another $17. $862 plus tax. So you get this 1 terabyte SSD. It's Gen 4. So you get faster read-write speeds. Not that anyone's going to notice. You get 32 gigabytes of DDR4 for $50. You get a 650 watt power supply, which is good enough for this system. And then you get a pretty nice white case. I don't think this is too bad. After tax, it ends up being $950. It's a sub $1,000 build, and you get something that's better than a 4060 Ti and a processor that absolutely fucks with plenty of L3 cache. What was the cooler? So, in case you guys haven't seen this cooler was recently reviewed by Gamers Nexus. It is a 360 millimeter AIO for only $60 after tax dollars, and its cooling is insane. It is better than a lot of $100 options right now. It is ridiculous value. This is not a Prime Day sale. It's just something that is priced so absurdly well that it doesn't make sense to not get it. It is worth building around. So you get a 1 terabyte with that, 32 gigs of RAM, a decent enough power supply. I mean, there is like some upgradability from here. You get a 5800X3D. You're not really upgrading the system, but I mean, I could see this lasting someone 3 to 4 years. Why not? Like, what else is going to come out that would demand more? Like, yes, the graphics card would be something that you could probably look to upgrade. That would be like the one thing that you would look to do in the future. But other than that, Can you link the cooler, please? Yes, I got you. Share. Here's the cooler. Their air coolers are great too. I mean, yeah, but if you can get an AIO for this cheap and you can build around it, why would you not, you know? Does B550 support Gen 4? I forget. I don't know if they do out of the box. So, you know what? It might be worth it just to sack this and get a Gen 3 SSD. Worst case scenario, you can BIOS flash it. The processor would allow you to do that, so that shouldn't be an issue. Is getting a 4090 Ti worth it right now? If you were to buy a 4090 Ti right before, yes, B550 supports Gen 4. Okay. If you were to get a 4090 Ti right before the 5000 series releases and spend the $2,000 that it normally cost, like this price has not moved, I'm pretty sure at all. Let me actually double check. So this 4090 Ti, oh, this is not a Ti, this is just a 4090. Anyone selling a kidney? Can you even buy a Ti? Is it just 4090s? I don't even see a Ti available. Let's honestly, I just want to price check one just to see. So this 4090 is priced at $1,740. Let's see if it even moves. I mean, this should be enough of an indicator to you. It look how fucking flat this line is. I don't know why for a day it was $2,500. I don't know what that was about. Kind of crazy. But Ti isn't a thing. Is this guy for real? Dude. I'll just say this. If you were to buy the flagship model of the 4000 series months before the 5000 series is going to be announced and sold, you are the type of person that likes setting money on fire. And if that's you, listen, that's great. I'm happy for you. I have bills to pay, and so I'm not going to be doing that. I mean, right now I'm using a 3080. And I didn't even buy this one new. I have a used 3080 in my system. I almost never buy the newest graphics cards. Why? Because I don't need one. You're drunk, Chris? No, I'm just extremely tired. I slept 2 hours yesterday. But yeah, I just... Thoughts? What is this? Armory Gaming AMD Ryzen 5 5600X RTX 3060 Ti 1 terabyte M.2 16 gigs RGB RAM. Okay. Awful. I mean, I guess if you really didn't want to build the computer yourself, I mean, I guess it would be okay. Oh, wait, no, this is in Canadian. It's still not good because the list that we just put together is, I would say, about 15% better for almost the same price of USD. I wouldn't. I would not. So, Chris, about the laptop. What about a laptop? Anyone experiencing extreme freezing? Yeah, my internet service provider is shitting itself. I'm good with my 4070 Ti for like 3 years. Yeah, I mean, I don't imagine. Actually, wait. GTA 6 is coming out. We're gonna go back to SLI and graphics cards. We're gonna need 4 4090s to run GTA 6. I can't wait. Yay. Good night, Chris. Good night, mindless specimen. Sleep well. Melatonin working its magic. Have a good night. Sleep well, dude. Recommendations for a good budget one? A budget laptop? What's the budget? Can't tell me a budget laptop and then tell me what the budget is. Okay. This is what I will say though. The system that we just put together that's like 900, 950 bucks. I would say it's pretty solid value. It's pretty good. I am going to copy all the links really quickly and then put them in the Discord so that if anyone is interested to buy any of this, oh my God, ew. If anyone is interested in actually buying this stuff, then that's something that you can do. But all these deals are pretty solid. Budget laptop, less than $500. Oh God, I don't even know if I would ever recommend buying a laptop under 500. Because, I mean, we could take a look. What are you trying to do with the $500 laptop? Like vanilla Minecraft? I mean, if that's what you're trying to do with it, like, you know, that could be fine. Like, is it for like your little brother? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I'm missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I missing? Case, power supply, RAM, SSD, cooler. I'm missing a motherboard. When did I close the motherboard? Not for gaming? What would it be for then? Hey, Chris, my CPU, which is Ryzen 9 5950X, is dying on me. Do you have any suggestions, I suppose? Yeah, I will tell you to do the same thing I did with my 5900X. Throw it away. I don't know why. I saw like a really high failure rate in the 5000 series Ryzen processors before the X3Ds came out. I don't know what to tell you. Mine died on me. I have a friend who's died on him. I have one friend who's running his just fine and it's working normally, but I've actually seen and heard quite a few times from people that those processors were kind of shit. Copy link. Okay. All right. I'm going to paste this in chat. These are the links to everything that would be for the $950 PC build. Outside of this, I don't see anything else Prime Day wise that I think is that great. There are two lists. We have the $1,500 PC list, which I think was pretty good value. It's a very good computer for $1,500. And then you have this $950 PC, which is still a great system. I can see this lasting you quite a few years, and under $1,000 for the performance you get out of this. I mean, I think that it's pretty good. So those are the two things that we have. Wait, laptop not for gaming. Used MacBook M1 chips are so cheap right now. $400, $500 on eBay, and battery life's great for schoolwork. Yeah, I mean, if you're just doing school, sorry, not that I love recommending these, but if you're just doing schoolwork, couldn't you just get like a used Mac Air for like $50, $100? Because what, if you're just surfing the internet and then typing an essay, like, what type of schoolwork are we talking about? Because if you just have to read, can you, Machek? Yes. You know how many like e-waste stores sell Mac Airs for like $100, if that? If you so, oh my god, there was a surplus store, or there is a surplus store here in Vegas where they have like 20 Mac Airs in there at all times. Yeah, they're old, but they're $100. Yeah, mom, I need this 3K for a course. Jesus. Why did you go for the 6750 XT instead of the 6800? Let me see the price difference. Is there a 6800? Okay, well, I don't. Wait, is there actually anything for sale here? It looks like the price difference is about $50. I mean, if it's worth it to you, yeah, swap it out. I just thought that the 6750 XT, sticking to a $300 budget for the graphics card seemed like the best thing. That's what I was trying to go for. Would I just buy another Ryzen 9 5950X CPU, or would you suggest building a new PC? Truly vibing, I went from a 5950X to a 13900K, and I don't regret it at all. I love this processor. It's great for everything that I need for content creation. Multitasking is fine. The L3 cache is solid. I love it. I had a lot of issues with the 5900X, and I don't regret it at all. Hell, a $50 MacBook Air should get away with it. I mean, that's what I like. Like when you say I want a budget laptop for schoolwork, I would. If you said like, oh, the schoolwork was like light 3D rendering, then that would change things completely. But if it's just like schoolwork where you're just looking and browsing online, going through your courses, and then typing, I mean, dude, you could get away with a fucking iPad if you really wanted to. And then you could probably game better on the iPad than you could on the Mac Air anyways. So like, oh my gosh. Sorry, Cookie. Thank you so much for the 1 year. I appreciate it. And what's up, John? How are you? Thank you for the 61 months. Welcome back, dude. John, we're about to play it. We're gonna open up a Minecraft server on Sunday. I'm actually really excited. If you want to play, you're more than welcome. I use an iPad for college. Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure it's fine, right? Like, I don't know what else you would need. Like, what else do you need is my question. It's always going to be the thing that I ask. I'm already burnt out on Minecraft. Why are you playing? Trying to get bored of it too quick. Why does the stream keep stuttering for me? Because my internet service provider is dookie. Actually, wait. It looks like Wait, it looks like I stabilized. Wait, I think my internet might have actually just stabilized. That's really cool. What kind of server is it? It's Big Chad Guys Plus. The plus is for Cobblemon. The mod pack is described as a mod pack built by gamer boyfriends for their bisexual girlfriends.
Happy Wednesday.
Pretty good. Yeah, these buds so sure get up there. Clinstra, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the 26 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Speaking of MC server, can you check Discord when you can? Oh, I see a teep. Bigger, wider, wide gut teep, wide. M1 iPad Airs are so cheap, new right now. It plays Wuthering Waves better than a 2060. Why are you using a gotcha as your benchmark? Why would a 5600 with the 4060 pre-built cost more than a 5600X with 3060 Ti pre-built? Well, it depends what the people who made the computers bought it for. Is it from two different places or from one same place? Anyways, outside of that, does anyone have anything else that they want to look at for Prime Day? Because my main thing was this. I wanted to put together 2 PC lists that were good value for dollar. I do wish there was a better, like, I wish there was something that we could build that was like a $500, $600 PC that would actually be okay, but it doesn't look like there's anything for that this time around. The $950 one I'm okay with. The $1,500 one I think is really good value. But again, it's $600 more. So yeah, you get what you pay for. But is there anything else that people are thinking of that they're like, oh, I want to see if this is actually worth sale? Is it just me or does anyone notice this camera lagging? Black Ice, it is. My internet is being crappy. It's out of my control. Also, who is this? Ooh, it's Logan. Oh my god, what the hell? Logan, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the tier 3. Welcome back for 26 months. It's nice to see you, dude. What's up? I may try to peep. It sounds fun. Been very busy with work, but I'll see if I can make some room. It would be great to see you and hear your voice, dude. I might just get a new PC and get an updated one at this point. Might not be a bad idea. 4070 Supers? There's no way 4070 Super is actually priced decent at all right now. But we'll take a look. Looks like on average they're $600. This looks like the cheapest one. It's priced at $575 and oh, it's actually the lowest it's ever been. But it's been this for the last month. I expect us to see this slightly continue when the 5000 series cards come out. 198-bit bus bandwidth though. Yeah, or memory bus bandwidth. It's pretty good. I missed the ooh emote. Oh my god, Denise. Holy. I can't, dude, Denise, you've been around for so long. I can't. Also, what's that X that you have next to your name? That one's awesome. Both PCs are from the same place. Both PCs are from the same place. I wouldn't understand the pricing difference than Asterix. It just doesn't make any sense. Definitely not a deal, but thoughts. Starforge Systems. Old school RuneScape case. All right, it looks cool. Oh, it's just the case. They're just selling a case? Okay, it doesn't look too bad. $400. That is quite the profit that they are going to make. That is... Because I know how much this vinyl wrap costs. It might not even be made out of vinyl, but it is... I mean... If I'm guessing correctly, they probably make like $300 per case if someone buys one of these. And then you, the customer, are paying for shipping too. Jesus, that's kind of gross. Summit case? Summit? Is Summit the golden dragon? That can't be right. I mean, good for them, I guess. That case is sitting in my room. Why? Why do you have it? Please don't tell me you paid money for it. I don't dislike Starforge Systems. The people that work there are super dope, but I mean, that is a lot of money for this. There's a really pretty case that someone will never clean the dust out of. Oh, that's a really pretty case that someone will never clean the dust out of. Yeah. In regards to that case.
Stop crying, Eric. I told you if you kept acting up, you weren't getting anything.
But I told you I was sorry.
You made me look like some sort of child molester in front of all those people.
I wasn't trying to get you in trouble.
Then why did you go outside to a police officer and say, help, help, my mom is trying to fuck me?
I don't know how that clip relates to the PC case, but you know what? Dope. Nice. No. No. Nice. What the fuck? Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I appreciate those of you who are watching on YouTube. YouTube, your stream is going to end. I am going to keep streaming on Twitch. If you guys want to come check it out for the rest of the stream, I'm just going to move over to playing Kingdom Hearts because that's the game that we've been playing for, I think, the last couple of days. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. That I want to say the correct one. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. That's what we're going to move over to. But hopefully for those of you on YouTube, any of these PC parts that we just looked at, if you want the lists for it, they're in my Discord. Hopefully it's helpful to you. The Discord section is under important things and it's called Top Deals by Chris. There are 2 pinned comments in here for a $1,500 PC list and a $950 PC list. So if you are really trying to buy something right now for Prime Day, you can buy something from either of there. They're not even affiliate links. It's just research to look up. It's for you guys. I will say this again. I don't think that these Prime Day deals are actually deals. Some of them are priced fairly. But my opinion on Black Friday and Prime Day and Cyber Monday for the last 3-4 years has been all they're doing is artificially inflating the price of whatever it is you're looking at. They draw a line through it, and then they write the same price that it was 2 to 3 days ago, last week, 2 weeks ago. There isn't anything on any of these websites that's like, oh my God, buy it today. It's been that way for a while. I hope that Black Friday coming up, there will be actually one thing that's like super, oh my God, get this immediately. But these, everyone go crazy. These deals are insane. They're becoming more and more scummy and more scammy every single year that passes. It's kind of sad. I don't miss people getting trampled in Walmarts because that was not okay. But I would definitely say that things are not priced as well as they used to be. Unfortunately, this economy it sucks. I don't like going to the grocery store and spending $200 for a week of food. But that is the world we live in. Hopefully it gets better. I would say for any of you who are desperately trying to build a computer right now, there are some pretty decent options there where you don't get fucked for your wallet. Other than that, nothing insane, but there are some okay price things. That's about it. So yeah. I appreciate you guys over on YouTube. The stream is ending now. But yeah, anything that you need that we looked at, it's in the Discord. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Goodbye. I'm still staying live on Twitch if you want to come over and hang out. I'll see you later. Peace. Bye, 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 bye.